Hi, how's it going? It's 4:30 in the afternoon on the 30th of May, Thursday, 2022. Um, man, I don't feel very good. I'm having trouble walking. I should probably, start exercising. But you see, my mom called me at 8 this morning to go to the gym, and I was like, I don't think so. But she went anyway by herself, so that's cool. I guess she rode the bicycle at level 7 for 20 minutes. That's not bad. Um, and then came over here, because I was working until sunrise. Could have done my vlog for today when I went to sleep. And then I went to sleep at like 7 or something. Got up at like 10:30 or something. I can't remember. My mom came over and we called the IRS to try to figure out what's going on. And I printed up, they went to TurboTax, printed up my taxes again twice because I never have my taxes printed up. So I wanted to send them and one to keep for myself. And I guess that's what we'll do tomorrow. And then we went down to the store, Home Depot, to get plants, but they didn't have any. I need the shade ones. And so then we just went all the way up to Longmont. Because I was there the other day, I got $50 and she got me $50, and then I got $50 again, so I have $150. Because it's a really good deal of these all these plants, the little ones. It's like 6 packs for like $4 or whatever. Yeah, and so now I've got a bunch of plants outside that I think I'll plant tomorrow. Fill up my deck. And then the rest of them fill up all my plants, more plants in here. I want to fill up, and I have to buy more light bulbs. Some of my light bulbs are missing this sucker. One of them died here, just to get maximum brightness. I've got a lot of lights, like, check it out. So I have that light, and then I have one of those right down there, and then another one of those down there. So it's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And that one has 3 light bulbs, so I'm just talking to the fixtures. Talking about the fixtures, and this is to support, like look how healthy that plant is. I just planted it there yesterday, but look how perky it is, dude. Because it's right under that bright-ass light and that bright light. And so, yeah, I just have plants everywhere. The Dickens, like, you know, I have those people for the troopers. And even up here, you know, I don't get enough light because there's that one there, so. Yeah, like that fixture, 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 3 in there, and then that thing's, so. Anyway, and then at night I would put on, you know, my LED, yeah, but, and then I got a $10 bag of dirt. I'm pretty groggy though. Like maybe I could sleep. I was kind of falling asleep on the drive over there. But I need to walk. I need to move my legs. My knee was hurting really bad on the car. And I think it's from like circulation getting cut off. So that's why I need to like exercise. But I came to another project that I'm gonna have to finish before I do anything. I have to finish this. So like before, the idea was by the end of this month, which I guess today is the end of the month, I was going to be done with the Livy menu. Well, I abandoned that. As I'm not just doing Livy menu, because now I'm doing Livy menu, history writers, timeline connected to the horizontal history writers, like timeline on the education page. I finished up the books, so then I opened up Pliny. I'm going to finish Pliny, the linking, make sure all the linking works. And then Livy, so it's Livy and Pliny. But then there's the U.S. Law Code, and I decided to go ahead and do that one because it's like, I consider it a book. You know, Edward Gibbon, his book is 8.8 6,000 pages, which is too many pages to put on a computer. It'll overheat the computer. The computer can handle up to like 3,000. It can like barely handle like Gregory the Great Book of Job, which is 3,200 pages. So I had to break it up into 6 different pages. And actually 7, one of them being the menu, and then 6 of the body. So Edward Gibbon's Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire is on 6 pages. So it's kind of like that, you know. The Mahabharata is actually even bigger. I think the Mahabharata is like 30,000 pages. And that's broken up into like 12 books. So this will only be the 3rd book that I break up. And so it's broken up into 54 books. I estimate 150,000 pages total. I think they say 20,000 pages just for the tax code. I think that's an exaggeration. I think the average code book would be about 3,000 pages. Because book 2 is 6.7 megabytes, and I think Gregory the Great Book of Job is 6.9 megabytes at 3,200. So this would have less tables. So anyway, yeah, I decided to do the get going on the U.S. Law Code, because it's such an original project, you know. I know nobody else has it, and yeah, and then all of the other reasons as well, you know. If it was a multiple choice test, why are you building the U.S. Law Code? I just pick all. I'd pick all of them, you know, like. It's a really important time now to do it in history, because they want to get rid of the Constitution, which means they'd get rid of the Law Code, which means that they probably think that it's useless to try to put the Law Code on your website anyway, because it's only going to go away in a couple of years. So it helps fortify the Law Code, helps strengthen the Law Code's existence, as well as the Constitution and the country as we know it, and all of its customs and mores. So also to provide a good book to read. It'll make it so I can read it to you, which I think is interesting. Yeah, so this will be the first book that I actually make totally detailed, because yesterday was the first day working on it, and I was adding in all the different tables, you know, the right, which I had to do individually, and then I had to do that with the title numbers. Luckily, I can batch edit in the title numbers, but there's all these other ones too that I can't. So, and for a couple of books, I forgot to batch edit for some reason. I was late and I forgot. So that's what I'm doing now. Just adding fonts to all the numbers. And I didn't get that detailed in my other books. I left the numbers alone, but I'm not on this, because I've only added the body up to book 4 out of 54. And if I tinker with the numbers, you know, like doing the editing by adding all the fonts to the different various numbers, it's faster because the words aren't there, so the page is faster. If I put the words on first, it'd be nightmaringly difficult. That's why it took me forever, like all day yesterday, to work on it, because book 2 is so big that it just took forever to do anything. And yeah, we were just finishing up the other books and getting started on this, so before, my goal was to be done with the Livy's menu by the end of this month, today, I guess, if today's the end of the month. But I abandoned that, and so now I have Livy, Writer's Timeline, and now this, Pliny, and now this, the Law Code. So now the goal is not by the end of May, but by the end of June. Just push it back a month, Only now I'm trying to do the law code. So in 1 month, by the end of June, I want to be done with the entire U.S. Law Code, Pliny, all the other books that I have, all fixed up, get ready to go. And yeah, so that I can yeah, move on and get on to the next thing. I'm like about to pass out, dude, right now. Like I can barely even think. I think I might be having a needing to have a nap. I just smoked a bunch of weed before I did the video. I was gonna go in and get an energy drink because it's still daytime. So, but I think I'm gonna nap for a little bit and then go and then yeah, come back here and I can work on both computers. I don't think that one's frozen right now. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. The law code. Yeah. Plus, you can have it read it to you like a book. So you can just right click and just read it. So that's the thing that excites me the most for myself. Because the first thing I do, what I'm gonna do when this thing is done, is read it cover to cover at fast speed. You know, and I'll probably get through it in a week, even if it's 150,000 pages, because you just listen to it fast. I'm not trying to listen to it. I just want to have it play to me so that I can get an idea. You know. So yeah, and it'll be great if people could read it like a book and study it. This will be way easier to do it than how the way they have it, and then you can start coming up with your own law codes. Because I think if people start studying their own law code, they'll realize that all along everybody is like relying on like pundits and politicians and rich people to tell them what the law means, as if they're illiterate, and they let them tell them, so maybe they are. It's like it's pretty simple to know what a law says, you know. And if you read the law code, it'll be this like the same thing when you read one of these new crazy laws that somebody tries to pass. So, that's what's motivating me to do it. Yeah, but that's super time consuming. But 1 month mixed in with those other ones. So yeah, like maybe I'll stagger it, like a day on this, and then I'll do a day of trying to understand, like just listen to Olivia, or I'll take time off in the day. But anyways, oh man, I'm super tired. I'm gonna have a nap. Talk to you tomorrow.